Hey gun enthusiasts, Slick here with Paraclete Consulting Group. Just wanted to put a short video out in preparation for this Saturday's open range day. It is going to be a combination of carbine and pistol. But now we're out here at the new training center, Secure American Now Training Center. We'll be able to run simultaneous classes. We're going to split the class up. Half will be on pistol, half will be on carbine. We're going to be here on range 2 working on a plethora of pistol drills. It's going to be heavy steel. We're going to run several drills focusing on fundamentals of marksmanship, incorporating movement drills in there, working with in combination with another shooter, moving and shooting behind cover. So Meat's put together a good drill. I think you're going to love it. You're going to want to run it a couple of times for sure. While that's going on over on the carbine range, Kit's going to be running a couple of drills. We're going to do a shooter diagnostic drill on the carbine to assess, kind of a follow up on last month's open range day where we did transition drills. We're going to work on a little shooter diagnostic test, see how much we retain from the last class and how we need to clear the 4 to 5 common malfunctions that we experience on the carbine. But as always, we're throwing in a little twist for you. So it'll be an individual skills assessment because we need to see where we are on the things that we've learned and do we know the corrective action to get these guns back up in the battery. So we're going to do that. And then we're also going to work on some bounding and movement drills with the carbine. We'll be shooting a little setup of steel over there from various distances from the 100 all the way into the 25. I'll be shooting different stages on that course of fire, but of course from different shooting platforms. So, and as always, we'll open up the open range day towards the end, let you focus on whatever you feel is important at that time and get direct interaction with the instructors. So we hope to see you there. In preparation for that class, start dry firing. Man, all the best shooters in the world are dry firing right now, and that needs to also include you. So I would ask you, are you dry firing? You need to. If not, you're just starting over each time you come out to a class. So take the things you learned last class, refresh them, practice them, dry fire them, and bring them back out to the range with you. So what I'd like for you to do over the next several days before Saturday is get in a minimum of 15 minutes of dry fire. Start working on slow. Work from conceal, work from outside the waistband, drawing, presenting the pistol. But there's a lot there. Are you assessing your grip? But as you are acquiring a grip in the holster, are you assessing your presentation with the weapon? A little thing that you should see during dry fire is, man, are my sights always left if I'm right-handed? Are my sights always to the left of the center mass chest on the target? Or are they right? Am I pushing it to the right? Hey, there's some little things that we need to do to correct that. Because if you're drawing and punching out and presenting and the gun's always left, and you've got to muscle, the sights are always left, and you've got to muscle the sights back to the target, man, you're losing critical time there. So instead of acquiring a sight picture on what you should be aiming at, man, my sights are always off. I've got to push them over to the right and get those shots. Now you're always slightly behind. You're almost there. You're almost being able to shoot as fast as others on the firing line, but you're losing tenths of a second, hundredths of a second. Maybe it's because my sights are not just falling on the target or what I'm aiming at. Hey, there's a little tidbit in there. Maybe you are over presenting with your left hand, your support hand. Notice it's about 3 inches longer than my strong hand because of my stance. So maybe don't present as far with that left hand, just short stroke it a little bit, let the sights land on target, acquire sight picture, soft press. I want you this week to really study where are you picking up your sights while presenting the firearm. Are the sights automatically landing on the target or what you're aiming at? And then I want you to focus in, stress, study, analyze your trigger manipulation. Everything should be fast and dynamic, fast out of the holster, fast to the target, fast on presentation, and then slow down on your take up or removal of the slack out of the trigger while executing trigger travel to the wall, come to that wall, don't slap it on the wall, soft press through the wall. And Then I want you to hold your sights there and conduct follow through and get another sight picture on a small 1-inch dot or whatever you're aiming at. Because now you are programming the brain to conduct follow through. Granted, you're not going to have recoil in dry fire, we understand that, but you're still psychologically going through all of the steps of the shooting cycle, and from draw stroke to follow through. Once you realize you don't need to take the next shot, sight finger comes off the trigger, scan, come back to the thing or threat you just shot, make sure it's down, holster. There's a lot right there, and all that was a draw and a presentation and a trigger stroke. But are you analyzing it? Analyzing everything that you're doing in dry fire. So do that this week. Really study that, and do not forget to refresh the Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, and Type 4 failure to fire, failed to eject stovepipe, double feed, bolt override on the carbine. Don't worry, we'll have a little refresher on that. So it's going to be a great class. It's our first class out here at Secure America Now Training Center. All of our events are still going to be posted on Paraclete's website, on Facebook, whatever, but they're going to direct you to Secure America Now. You'll register there. Just go to the events page at secureamericanow.us. And go to the events page. You'll see all of our classes, open range day there. Sign up for those classes. We look forward to see you out here. While you're on the website, just scroll down to on the home page. You're going to see a subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, enter your email. We're not going to inundate you with a bunch of information, but we want to connect with you, certainly our members. And there you're going to see our blog. There's already some helpful articles there about what memberships are, what's required, what those entail. And then move on over to the programs page. Click on the programs page, you'll see all of our memberships. Secure America Now is a members-only private range. Now, our classes are still open to the public. Anybody can sign up for those. More than welcome to come out here and shoot. But it's our members that get access to not only all of our classes and events and 25% off for every class and event, they also get access to this. This is theirs. This is their gym. This is their dojo. This is their training center. Invest $35 a month in yourself, or the price of a cup of coffee a day, and dedicate that to yourself. Get a membership. You can come out here and train 7 days a week. You can come out here and go over to the dry fire bay and just do your dry fire here. You can pick up a kettlebell, put on a 50-pound rucksack and take off and get in your cardio and your exercise. Members, this is all yours for 35 bucks. Folks are kind of struggling with that concept right now. I would just say this: there's no more needing to go to an indoor gun range, drop $90 to walk in and go stand in a little box in a confined space where you may or may not even be able to draw from a holster. That's shooting. It's not training. The only thing you can do there is some accuracy drills. And man, it is not cheap to go to an indoor gun range. One of the local ones here in town charges $1,200 a year, and then you pay to go shoot there. It's ridiculous. For us, first month's payment, get a membership, you're all set up. Come to new member orientation, because there we need to show you where everything's at, all the trailers, where the steel is, the paper, the glue, medical equipment, do's and don'ts, what you can do on this range, what you can't do on that range. And you're all set up. There's annual memberships there, there's corporate plans, there's church plans, whatever you need. So be sure to subscribe, reach out to us, let us know you're there, connect with us, we'll reply. If you have any questions, let us know, and get that membership while you're there. And man, we look forward to having you join the family and come out and train with us. As always, be hard to kill and be safe.